Okay, now magnetic dipole moment. Magnetic dipole moment is represented by or denoted by mu. So the current carrying coil can be described with vector of magnetic dipole moment. If I write the sign or if I put the sign of vector on this magnetic dipole moment, then I can represent my current carrying coil by this term. Now if mu is represented as current carrying coil, so what will be on right hand side? It will be number of turns in the coil, current in the coil and the area of the coil. This whole three terms will be as magnetic dipole moment. Okay, now if magnitude, in the magnitude format, if coil is placed in uniform magnetic field, now if I place this coil in the uniform magnetic field, then what will happen? Then we have studied about this. Then if there is magnetic field, the coil will go through the torque, and due to torque there will be, or the coil will experience force, and that is nothing but torque. Due to torque the coil will rotate. Okay, that torque is given by NIA, that is number of turns in the coil, current in the coil, area of the coil and the magnetic field, and sine theta. Now I'll explain this term afterwards. What is NIA? NIA is nothing but mu as substituted, B as it is. Now sine theta. Theta is what? Theta is the angle between my mu, that is magnetic dipole moment, and magnetic field. Here, let's see. If this is the side of the coil, if this is, suppose this side of the coil, which I have shown in the side view, if this is the side of the coil, magnetic field is in this direction. If I draw normal to the side of this coil, normal is what? Drawing perpendicular to that side. So I have drawn perpendicular to this side. This is nothing but unit or normal vector. Okay, so in the direction of normal vector we will be having vector of magnetic dipole moment. The direction of both, that is normal unit vector and the direction of magnetic dipole moment, will be same. And here we'll be having magnetic field, so the distance or the angle between them is theta. So we have written here sine theta, that is the angle between mu and B. If I want to write, this is in magnitude format. If I want to write them in vector format, this sign will go from here and we'll have a cross product between them, and we will have a vector sign on left hand side and right hand side. This is what? This is torque by magnetic dipole moment. Okay, because we have here magnetic field. So what will be the torque by electric dipole moment? And here if we have magnetic field, we should have electric field over here. So at place of magnetic field I am writing electric field. At place of magnetic dipole moment I will write electric dipole moment, that is P vector. That is my electric dipole moment P. And here we have torque. So this torque is the torque by electric dipole moment by P. That is my electric dipole moment. And what is my mu? Mu is my magnetic dipole moment. And how I have derived the magnitude of magnetic dipole moment, that I have first tried to describe that my magnetic dipole moment is what? Is current carrying coil. Current carrying coil, so current has n number of turns, I current in the coil, and area of the coil, this coil. Now if this coil is placed in the uniform magnetic field, then it will go under torque. There will be torque in this coil. Due to that torque the coil will rotate. So the torque is given by this formula, which we have derived in moving coil, no, not in moving coil galvanometer, in torque in the closed loop. In that part we have derived. So from that we have taken this formula. Now NIA is what? Is magnetic dipole moment. Here I have substituted B as it is, and sine theta. What is theta? Theta is angle between mu and B. Here explain, and when I remove the sine theta, it is coming into vector format.